So I thought I'd get you on the line to find out how it's going. But I'm going to start off with a business breakfast question. You are the president and CEO of Habtoor Trading Enterprises. It's part of one of the largest family firms here in Dubai, one of the most historic family firms here in Dubai. As we sit in early August 2021, your business ranging from real estate to polo to hospitality to the automotive industry as well. Where does the business stand now? Give us a quick business update, if you would.
Of course, it is challenging times. And since, of course, February 2020, the world was sudden surprise with the COVID and Corona. So it has been challenging time. We had to take severe measures and decisions. But I have to say, there is a big improvement in 2021. And Dubai, honestly, became the world center and a hub that many companies and many corporations have moved to Dubai. So it is, some businesses have suffered and some businesses have thrived. But it was a very difficult 1 year and a half, but things are improving a lot and very fast.
So if we look at the different divisions within your business conglomerate, and I mentioned a couple of them there. There's real estate, there's hospitality, there's automotive and others. Which would you say are the ones that are leading at the moment, that are building back the fastest, and which are the ones that are taking longer to recover, Rashid?
The one that's taking long to recovery, and that is in the whole world, airline business, events, for example, hotels, tourism. Hotel business is it is a challenging time, but still Dubai, as you know, Dubai is the fourth most visited city in the world after Bangkok, London, Paris, Dubai, and New York. So we do get between 16 and 18 million tourists. So to lose that amount of tourism, it is very difficult. But again, for example, the automotive business is growing. And as you know, we are very large. UAE is very large in the export business. So we are opening, there is a lot of markets is open. But still, tourism, hotels is the most difficult. On the other hand, the application business is growing. We are trying to get into more of the digital world. Digital world is growing a lot.
Rashid, hey, lovely to see you this morning. It's Tom here. Good to see you, my friend. Just in terms of the hotels, I mean, obviously you're in a unique position as a family with the ability to have an overview on downtown or business hotels compared to those that are on the Palm, those that are on the coast as well. Is it fair to say that business, those without coastal at the moment, are suffering a little more than those that do have a beach offering?
Good morning, Tom. Tom, the beach properties is doing much better than the city properties. They are better rates, better occupancy. Even now, in the summer, we realize that we have a lot of occupancy on the beach. The city hotels, little bit are suffering. But I tell you something, we are seeing a large number of American tourists for the first time in Dubai, and a lot of African tourists. It's growing a lot. On the other hand, we have, because Europe also opens, a lot of tourism went to, for example, to Marbella, Mykonos, and these places. But in September, things will improve a lot. And of course, with the Expo 2020, Dubai will be growing. But again, as I said, for the first time, because I own a vacation club, and we are seeing lots of Americans in Dubai, and that is for the first time, because Dubai is open for USA and because of all the flights between the USA and Dubai, to Dubai.
So in terms of Expo 2020 Dubai, you mentioned it then. I think we all drive under the flyovers on Sheikh Zayed Road with the timeline. I think it's 62, maybe 61 days to go until Expo throws open its doors. It's going to be a different Expo than the one we all envisaged a couple of years ago. But what are your plans for Expo as a large organisation here?
Of course, we are communicating with a lot of the embassies to see what business we do. And I was, yesterday I had lunch with an Italian businessman. Even after the expo, the Italian pavilion will continue opening for the Italian companies, which I didn't know that. So Expo actually will not finish in 6 months. Or most of the countries will keep their companies and organizations to promote their businesses out of Dubai for the whole region. And I tell you, on the other hand, I work very closely with free zones, and especially with the International Free Zone Authority. The amount of companies are moving to Dubai around the world is growing almost 50 to 100% per month. People trying to set up businesses in Dubai. So I think it will be extremely successful and extremely busy times from September, October for the next 1 year for Dubai.
The final question from me about the internal side of your business. We've spoken a little bit about external demand for hotels and cars, and obviously that's important, bringing in the revenue and your customers. But I'm wondering how the way that you've led the business, you and the leadership team, issues, for example, we were just talking, Tom was talking with the doctor about vaccinations. One of our big talking points this week was, should companies, large organisations, mandate that staff must be vaccinated to go to work? We know Disney has said that they will do. Google in the United States has said they will do. What about your approach at Habtoor? Are you insisting that people have a vaccine before they come back to work? What's your approach?
100%. All of my office is vaccinated. All of our hotels are vaccinated. Thousands and thousands of employees we have, they are all vaccinated. It's extremely important. And I tell you example, I got COVID in September last year. I got vaccinated in December and January. And I just came from a trip from Greece and I got Corona again, but with no symptoms because I'm vaccinated. Even though I'm vaccinated, I advise everybody to get vaccinated. It is a serious thing. And even if you travel to a country that it is open, please wear your mask and avoid crowded places, because until today, things are not clear and unpredictable. That's my advice to everybody.
Rashid, last one from me to you. Obviously looking forward to a brand new polo season here in the UAE. The Habtoor family have invested heavily in polo here in the region and worldwide. Ordinarily, Rashid, you and I would be off somewhere else in the world, either commentating or playing polo at this time of the year. Is 2021 a little bit different?
It is. It's very difficult because today traveling is not easy. So many regulations. Actually, I'm traveling tomorrow, so I had to do, double negative test to get the Al-Husn into green. It is. I usually by this time I'll be playing polo in Soto Grande or in the UK, but of course the UK you have to do quarantine for 10 days in another country, so things are difficult. But I tell you what, we are getting ready for the polo season in Dubai. I already have my players are flying in October. Our horses will be out to be trained in September. We have almost 10 tournaments in Habtoor Polo Resort. So we are geared and ready for a big season. But yes, I'm not playing in Spain and the UK like before because of the difficulties in traveling and the horses and the tournament and the players. And it is a little bit difficult, especially the flights from South America for my players.
Always next.